I love rewatching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but there's one scene so scary that I have to close my eyes every time. This stands out because, though Buffy may be about vampires, demons, and the forces of darkness, it's not a particularly frightening show. Most of the show's biggest scares come from Buffy's excellent Monster of the Week villains, like the haunting gentleman in Hush or the underrated Gnarl, who kidnaps Willow and feeds off her flesh in Season 7. However, Buffy's most truly frightening scene doesn't feature any monsters at all. Anya cutting her face is the scariest scene in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The Buffy scene that delivers an endless supply of nightmare fuel occurs in Season 6, Episode 3, Afterlife. The Scoobies had just resurrected Buffy, and she's readjusting to life on Earth. However, a series of frightening occurrences reveals that the resurrection spell created an insidious creature that possesses its victims. One of these occurrences sees Anya cutting her face with a knife, while laughing demonically with her eyes rolled back. While not quite a jump scare, it comes out of nowhere, and the image is so disturbing that it was instantly seared into my mind. There's something deeply unsettling about a demon manipulating a person into self-harming, even more so than watching someone possessed try to hurt others. The fact that Anya is cackling while cutting herself also ups the freaky factor to the hilt. Furthermore, when the demon leaves her body, Anya's cuts disappear, which is even more terrifying than if they had remained, because with them gone, it's like it never happened. But there's no way we could forget something like that. I can make it through just about all of Buffy's most brutal fights and violent scenes. Warren flayed alive? No problem, it doesn't hurt that he had it coming. Gnarl snacking on strips of Willow's flesh? Admittedly, it churns my stomach a bit, but I can still get through it. But Anya cutting her own face? Nope. I have to close my eyes and plug my ears every time, it's just that scary. Buffy's Anya face-cutting scene plays with horror tropes. Besides being visually frightening, the Anya face-cutting scene is so scary because it uses our knowledge of horror tropes against us. Typically, in horror movies, the scene immediately following a big scare tends to be quieter, as we allow the characters to catch their breath while we, the audience, can process the chills we just experienced. The scene prior to Anya's was incredibly disturbing and scary, as it featured a possessed Buffy entering Willow and Tara's bedroom and yelling obscenities at them before disappearing back to her bedroom, fast asleep. This prompts Willow to call Xander to inform him and Anya what's going on. This was set up to be a downbeat in the story, of the Scoobies gathering information, and trying to decide where to go from there. The viewer is lulled into a calm reprieve, so when we instead get the possessed Anya, we're as shocked as Xander. This scene is also a rare instance of body horror in Buffy, a trope the show doesn't play around with very much. However, when it does, it's always a shock, and often leads to some of the series' most haunting moments. One of Buffy's scariest episodes is Season 2's Go Fish, in which the Sunnydale High Swim team mutates into fish monsters by shedding their own skin.